Investigators took nearly a year to follow up after they were presented with information that Team Dr. Larry Nassar was abusing young women. That information, including disturbing videos, are what the doctor claimed were medical treatments. Here's ABC's Adrian Banker.
Tonight, a bombshell report by the New York Times claims that even as the FBI pursued a case against Dr. Larry Nassar, more girls, dozens more, were being molested. The Times reports Nassar first came under FBI scrutiny in July of 2015. But it wasn't until September of 2016 that Nassar's habitual molestation became public in an explosive investigation by the Indianapolis Star. In that window of time, the New York Times says Nassar victimized as many as 40 more gymnasts. What's more, the FBI also obtained instructional videos of Nassar demonstrating some of his unconventional treatments, now deemed criminal.
Wow.
The Times reports the FBI investigation bounced between multiple offices, but by July of 2017, Nassar pled guilty to federal child porn charges. The FBI tells ABC News in a statement, the magnitude of allegations brought against Mr. Nassar transcended jurisdictions, and we worked with our law enforcement partners. Mr. Nassar broke the trust that was placed in him. The number of young women who've accused Nassar keeps growing, now nearing 300, including Olympic gold medalist Simone Biles.
I was driving to gym, and I just lost it. It's like screaming, bawling, once I realized that I was also a victim.
I just signed your death warrant.
Nassar will now spend the rest of his life in prison. And tonight, the top official at the International Olympic Committee is speaking out about the abuse for the first time, saying a special fund has been set up to help pay for counseling and treatment for the victims.
A positive development, but only a small step so far. All right, thanks so much. Next to the new winter storm brewing in the Midwest, targeting...
Let's get to the truth of this. Notice where they said the FBI... the fumbling, bumbling fucking idiots. Okay? See, the thing is they're basically a political organization. I called the FBI about cops protecting American terrorists. And what happened? Well, what proof? They have a call center that's in West Virginia. Gee whiz. How is it that I know that they got a call center in West Virginia? I called them fucking idiots about a cop protection racket, and I felt like I was talking to fucking gangsters. Not people who wanted to protect victims of fucking cop terrorists, cop racketeering and stuff like that. And you'll notice that it says that a newspaper had to break the story. Further proves that the FBI, the fumbling, bumbling fucking idiots, FBI, fumbling, bumbling idiots, are fucking politically motivated. They go on fucking, well, let's see. We don't have enough people complaining. We don't have people that are in powerful positions that have connections that are fucking complaining. The complainer doesn't know anybody that can threaten our positions, threaten our careers. So why the fuck should we care? Yeah, I called the FBI about these fucking boom cars that used to be going up and down the road where I live in America, and the cops didn't do anything about it. No matter who I called, wasn't good enough. So basically, all the FBI are is a fucking, they put their fucking, what do they call it? Put their finger to the wind and see which way the wind's blowing, and then they decide. They don't do it. They do not do it. for the good reasons unless they are forced to. So why is it that now over 100 of these, there was over 100 complaints. Now notice where the fumbling, bumbling idiots fucking said, well, we partnered with the cops. Well, basically what that's fucking saying is, hey, even though we can do anywhere in the United States, and we have a much bigger fucking budget that's given to us than any local cops or anything like that. Har, har, har. We're not going to do any motherfucking thing about it. So anyway, this is my 2 cents right there. I have found that when you try to get something done, and it's against the cops, the local cops or anything like that, not a motherfucking thing gets done. Oh, but yeah, the FBI, the fumbling, bumbling fucking idiots, they're basically framers for the cops. When the cops going, duh, we can't figure out how to frame these people or anything like that. Shit. I've called the FBI. I've called the United States Attorney Generals. I've called the fucking United States Justice Money Laundering Department. All these motherfuckers. I've called the National Transportation Safety Administration in Washington, D.C. So basically, what the fuck that was going on is, if you ain't got no fucking connections, it doesn't matter if you're violated. Ain't a motherfucking thing gonna be done. So that's what the fuck this shit's all about.